Live from the 15 Minutes of Fame Studios, 39th and Broadway, in the heart of Bayonne, New Jersey, cause we couldn't afford a spot in Manhattan. Welcome to the Shut Up and Talk Show. Give it up for your host, me motherfuckers. Let's go.
Brooklyn, born and raised. What's the hospital in Brooklyn?
Brookdale. I was born in Brookdale.
Born in Brookdale Hospital. Born and raised. Mm-hmm. You have lived in Brooklyn your whole entire life. What about mom and pop? Were they from Brooklyn all their lives too? Mm-hmm. Ah, okay.
My mother's from Coney Island. My father's from Crown Heights.
Nice.
And they raised me in Canarsie.
Nice.
Me and my sister.
Canarsie. I think I said this the last time, but I first heard about Canarsie from The Honeymooners, the TV show. I think they lived in Canarsie.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
And
now I'm about to Google that.
And it made me like, damn, think Canarsie was a white part of Brooklyn.
Yeah?
Yeah. But if I'm correct, Canarsie has something to do with The Honeymooners. I think that's where they lived in Brooklyn. Y'all check out the
No.
Restore
They
Order.
lived in Bensonhurst.
They mentioned Canarsie
They probably
for some
did mention
reason
it.
in there.
Crazy thing is, I don't think I've ever been to Bensonhurst.
Canarsie, because that's how I heard it. Canarsie. Canarsie. Yeah, she's from Canarsie.
Dang, the setting was in the 20s? Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, so, brothers and sisters.
Older sister.
Just the older sister. No brothers. How was that? Did you always want a little baby brother? Have you ever told you?
I've always wanted an older brother. I've always wanted an older brother. But I probably would have settled for a younger one or a middle, whatever the case is.
Right.
But yeah, me and my sister, she used to bully me when I was younger. But
what's the age?
Yeah, we're not far in age. 3.5 years.
Oh.
So
far enough to get your ass whooped by your big sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to say around the time when I was in high school is when we got really close and didn't really bicker as much as sisters do.
Did you win any of the fights that y'all had?
No.
None. Damn.
No, my sister's a bully. She's mean. She's the mean one. You know how there's always, if there's two sisters, there's always one that's mean. She's the mean one.
Let me see. Let me Google that? You can Google anything. No, but it's true. Me and my brother. I got a brother just a year older than me, but he was always like big. He was always bigger than me, and we used to get into it too.
Same. She's bigger than me.
Yeah, and we used to get into it too. But my problem seemed to be if I won or got the best of him, then he want to keep fighting. You understand? So it's like at some point you just be like, you got that, now move on, because otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
Yeah.
So, never won at all. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
That's all right. But y'all got closer? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, too. Another thing, I keep talking about what we had already did before, but I got to remember that that's dead and old. So, did she have any... your moms and your pops, were they musically inclined? Did any of them play instruments? Nothing? No. Your sister? Grandmother, grandfather? So nobody in your family?
It doesn't run in my family.
Wow.
The musical talent does not run in my family.
Wow. Usually, you know what I mean?
It
like
does.
Pops played the spoons
Nope.
on the corner or something. Nobody. Wow.
Nope. The only thing I could think of, my father did something. I don't know what but it was just it wasn't like a secret talent. It was just something cool that he could do. I don't remember what it is though. But yeah,
You said it wasn't a secret talent. It was just cool.
It was just something cool,
He used to throw his hat and then land on a hat rack. Just land on a hat rack. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's something. I know it's something that you find out somebody could do. It'd be like, oh, that's cool.
Right,
I don't remember what it is though. But it had nothing to do with music.
But as a daughter, probably when you're a kid and you look like everything dad does is cool, right?
Yeah.
My grandson said me because I drive like this. He's like, hey, they Pop, when I get older, I want to drive like that. Cause you drive so cool. I was like, I didn't know it was cool. That's just how I drive. But so yeah.
But I think the way that I became a rapper is because my father used to listen to a lot of rap when I was growing up. That's the only thing I could say, because my mother wasn't a rap person. My sister was a rap person too, so I feel like we got that from my father, just listening to it.
Right.
Yeah, he loves
Pops is cool though. Pops is one of them, young type of fathers. You know what I mean? Not like like old Pop.
He doesn't. Yeah, I think he just turned 60. Yeah, he just turned 60. Went to Jamaica.
Yeah, young
so
60
he doesn't.
too.
Yeah, he doesn't give 60. At all.
And shout out to him. Yes, that's funny. Nobody, and somehow you picked up on music. When did you pick up a pen? Like, what made you
13.
say I want to be creative? What was 13? It that made you say I want to be creative?
Actually, you know what? I say 13. 13 was the first time I really wrote a rap. Like I was like it was like on some, let me try this out. But over the years, I would remember like friends I had in junior high school. They'd be like, "Yeah, you used to be in class just making up songs, but about stupid shit." You know what I'm saying? Like
verbally. See, I was about to say orally, verbally. Said this stuck in my head. So verbally, you would just make up songs in the cafeteria and shit like that?
Yeah, or class, or I would write songs, but it would be silly songs. It wouldn't be like I'm actually rapping, But so when they told me that, I was like, damn, like I fake remember that a little bit. I used to draw too, so I used to draw like cartoon characters and stuff. I'm sure my parents have like old pictures I drew.
I drew that. Oh, you gotta look the other way. Yeah, I drew that. I'm lying.
You look Spanish.
I know. Real Spanish in that picture, right?
Yeah, like real Spanish.
They can't see the whole picture, but they can see it
is,
at the beginning of the episode.
Roberto. But yeah, so 13 years old. All right, so the story gets a little tricky. My friend, right? I had a friend named Ricardo. He had a friend named Joel. Me and Ricardo went to the. No, he was black. Yeah, he was black.
And Joel?
Yo, that's facts!
Ricardo and Joel.
No,
I don't know no Ricardo or Joel. That's not Spanish.
That's crazy. So Ricardo, we was in school together. He had a friend named Joel, but Joel went to another school. This is when like AIM was lit, so it was easy to talk to people all over Instant Messenger. Me and Joel got cool. Then Joel had a friend named Will. Will is the reason I started rapping. Like, for real, because he was a rapper.
Does he know that?
Absolutely.
Is he around today, like, telling people, like,
I have him on Instagram, and the crazy part is I've only met him once. And do you know when I met him? I met him maybe, like, 7-8 years ago. I'm on the platform of a train, Broadway Junction, if you're from Brooklyn, you know, Broadway Junction for the L train. And he's getting off the train. I'm getting on. And he was like, Jazz. And I looked, I was like, well, like, it was like crazy. We never met, and we just met each other in passing. But I know who he is. I know how he looks, and he knows how I look. But, he's more so, following my career of what I'm doing. You feel me?
What was it that make you say he's the reason?
Literally. So he would send me like his bars and stuff. I was like, yo, that's fire. And then I was like, let me try. And I literally just tried it. And yeah. And he would tell me like, yo, you got punches. Like, that was my style, punches. He's like, you actually are good. Like, I was 13. Like, wow. 13, I was in 8th grade. And he's like, yeah, you're just good. And then I was just, I remember asking him like, yo, what do I rap about? I remember asking him that. That's
always the thing when you first start rapping. Like, what am I going to rap about?
Yeah, like, he was like, yo, just rap what you feel. Rap about whatever you want. Like, because I never wanted to be that person that rapped about something that I didn't live. I never wanted to be that person, like, or rap about a life that's not my life.
I got a clip so long. Ask me how long.
How long?
Look like a selfie stick. You don't know shit about that.
Ooh! Ooh! I said that?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, battle rap wasn't even in my thoughts of doing, but I watched battle rap, though. Loved battle rap. Loved battle rap since about the same age, 12, 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
First battle you ever saw?
Either Lux and Mook or Uncasa and T-Rex. But I know I watched Uncasa and T-Rex way more. like way
Over and over and over and
yeah,
over and
that
over
was
and over
that
again.
was my jam.
Give me one Rex bar and one Uncasa bar.
I haven't watched that in so long.
It's okay.
I just know it cause so he says something. He says something. I know niggas that rap that five like that Astro Star. And then niggas like brrrr, 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 brrrr. Niggas like you spit that on the radio, I'ma burn you. Yeah.
He spit it on the radio?
Yeah, cause Rex, you know Rex been known for recycling.
All the way back then.
So he was
Yeah.
rapping something, yeah, cause you spit that on the radio, I'ma burn you.
It is still a classic battle though.
Yeah, that was
even with the
classic.
recycles.
Yeah, that was when YouTube first came out.
So yeah, you're 13, you're rapping. At what point does battle rap, you know,
For way further down the line.
13, how old are you your first battle?
19. I just turned
19. So 6 years. So what about music wise? How much music did you make before 19?
I dropped a whole mixtape when I
Whole
was
mixtape.
17.
Okay. What was the mixtape called?
When I was 17. Because my father used to sing the song by Frank Sinatra all the time. When I was 17, it was a very good year.
I know that.
It
song.
was a very good year for small town girls.
Keep going. Come on. If old Blue Eyes was alive to see Jazz the Rapper singing that song.
He always used to sing that song. And like, the song is actually good too.
It's a dope. Frank
So I
Sinatra got a
named it.
lot of dope songs.
Yeah, so I named it when I was 17. And it had a good amount of songs on there, I'm not gonna lie. That was my only mixtape I ever dropped. Like, I haven't dropped a mixtape since.
No,
but I used
you
to
haven't.
perform and stuff in like high schools and bars. Before I was legally able to go into bars. I had this like, they had to sneak me in there and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
You
I
used to
started
sneak
getting my
into the
name up.
events too. You wasn't old enough to get into the events too. So
I
it's
didn't
the
sneak,
story
though.
of your
I
life.
didn't sneak. I was using my cousin's ID at one point.
Oh, but the story of your life.
Yeah.
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 No, and it's funny because you still haven't dropped the mixtape,
Yeah. It's not funny.
but you've dropped a lot of,
yeah.
you know, music per
Yeah.
se, and freestyles and challenges and shit like that.
I
So
just haven't put together a project, but I do want to do that this year, though. I do want to do it this year.
it's getting. I was about to say harder and harder.
Whoa!
But I'm talking to you, so it should
It doesn't
make it.
matter who you talking
Right,
to.
if I'm talking to a woman, then it's not a pause.
It doesn't matter what the sex of the person you're talking to is. Don't say that.
It should. Because if I'm talking to
No.
a woman, I shouldn't have to
No.
pause myself.
No, don't. I'll pause. I'll do it for you.
You're not supposed to
It's
pause
getting
me
more
either.
difficult.
Yes, I mean, I was gonna say difficult. I had that, but I wanted to make sure you knew that I was gonna say
on point.
harder and harder, and harder and harder. No, it's as you get older and as time goes, it's pretty difficult now to really pop off in music. You know what I mean? It's a lot of great music, especially even from battle rappers. Like, but it's like trying to be successful with the music, so difficult.
It's like you gotta go
So
viral.
difficult.
It's
Yes.
like you gotta go viral to
Yeah.
really see something.
You gotta
Success.
slap a motherfucker in the face while your music is playing in the background. Be like, yo, he smacked the shit out of him.
Yo,
What's
but
that
that's
track
on
playing?
fire.
That song is fire. Who is that? Right? That's the way you get
Nah,
paid
that's
now. So
facts. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
That's
so-
definitely one of them. But I think I've reached the point where like especially with last year. Like last year was my biggest year in battle rap, and it kind of just, I feel like it really kind of skyrocketed my brand, and I didn't think it could really get bigger, but last year kind of showed that.
right before or after the Gaddis battle? Was it right before or
After.
after? Okay,
Yeah, after
which is
Gaddis.
pretty much the end of 20.
Yeah, I think Gaddis was like the catalyst of it. Like that was like we're gonna plant the seed, and then 2022 last year was the year that like my shit just went through the roof. Like it went through the roof.
And it's some of the best Jazz the Rapper I've seen throughout
you.
your whole career. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, and it's all, you know, But some people, I won't say names, but there are a lot of people, it's like you watch their career, you know, and it's like at some point they just went from this to this. And it's like, that don't make sense. You know, we gradually seen you become better and better and better and better. And so it's warranted when we see you. It's not like we like, yo, who wrote that shit for Jazz?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And it kind of, you know, I kind of.
And for the record, I'm not talking about females.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about battle rappers
that's
in general. I don't want nobody to think that I'm taking shots about people being written for. So
I literally was thinking about everybody. But
hey, well, you know how
yeah, of course.
battle rap is. So.
I think that, you know, because I wasn't battling a lot, I always made sure that when I was seen, it was gonna be a better Jazz.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense for me to not battle in a year and then I'm X or
not
as good as you saw me
right,
last time. You know what I mean? Of course, I can't be Superwoman every battle, but as long as I'm better than the last time,
yes,
something's better than the last time. Like, that's my thought process with battle rap. If you're gonna keep battling, at least match what you're giving us each time or do better.
Especially if you're waiting that long.
It's easier said than done, but especially if you're somebody that don't battle a lot, even if it's 3 times a year. We wanna be happy with the product, and that's something I pride myself on. I pride myself on my performances. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a low tier person, top tier person, if it's on URL, if it's on a local battle league in another city. I kind of just wanna put on that show because that's what I became loved for.
Right.
Jazz. We know if it's one thing, Jazz is gonna give us the best Jazz we got.
Hey yo. No?
No.
I'm mad because you ayo'd me. I'm looking for a ayo right now.
Yeah. Don't. It's gonna be very hard to get me.
Like, how can a female ayo me? I'm waiting. Say something, please.
It's gonna be hard to get me.
Like,
it's gonna be real hard to get me because that's embedded. Like,
yeah.
I won't even think.
You're a
about
vet.
it.
You're a vet.
I'm a vet.
You're a vet.
I'm a vet.
And you know, you could tell you're a vet because as we was watching that shit earlier, I was like, yeah, Jazz.
I didn't even
Jazz
know what you
she
put
know.
on. I'm eating, and I'm like, yo, that's wildin'. Like, what's going on?
That's how you know, right?
I ain't miss a beat.
Somebody else would have been like, what's the problem? What are you listening to? Why is this so entertaining to you? Because you're not, like you said, your pops, your moms, they know.
Yeah.
Which, you know, takes a lot of different type of person to even work off of that shit. So, you.
That shirt is fire.
You like that?
That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order one. That's fire.
You can order it.
That's yours? Or
yeah.
you just...
No, that's my shit.
Word?
It's my brand.
You're lying.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
When I said brand, I fucked up when I said brand. When I said brand, I know I fucked up. I'm supposed to say like, I printed this.
I still wouldn't have believed you though.
Yeah. But you believed me at first when I said it's mine.
At first, but then I said, for real?
Right.
I had to look in your eyes. I had to look in the eyes. I said, yeah, no, he played too much.
Yeah. Yeah. But so you put out the mixtape when I was 17. Of course, I mean, your friends and family, a lot of people was like, oh, this is great, but nothing comes from it, right?
This was in high school. I was in 12th grade. It was my senior year. Yeah, it was my senior year. So, again, like, I was popping on MySpace, so I used to just perform a lot. Like, it was more so my name was getting pretty popular. Yeah.
So you're rapping, in between rapping, like, are you rapping while you're selling drugs and, you know, doing the crimes and shit? Like, where do you have time to rap and do these songs while you're on the corner selling drugs and then committing the crimes? Like,
what age are you talking about?
You started writing at 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go from 13 to 19, like in between there. Like, is it hard balancing being a street chick and writing the raps, or no? Kind of natural.
Yeah, no, they knew not to fuck with me.
Right.
Yeah.
And even though you weren't talking about that type of stuff in your raps, people still knew.
Oh, they knew.
From the block.
Yeah.
They knew.
Jazz the rapper is really like Jazz the rapper. Like, I used to rap bricks. But, you know, that's the old me.
Right.
You know,
Fire.
I'm blessed to be able to get this money from battle rap. It keeps me out the streets.
And everybody don't make it out. Some people either die or wind up in jail. So shout out to you for actually making it out. You become, where does the battle rap come in? Because now you're just rapping and pretty much I'm just doing this for fun. I love rapping. I'm making songs, yada, yada, in and out of the studio, whatever. Where does battle rap?
So now because of that now, right, because I'm lit on MySpace, this leads to me linking up with Nino Man from the Bronx. And
Okay.
I became a part of his team. And
Nino
eventually-
Man, what was the team? What was
It's
it?
called Hood Rich.
Hood Rich, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Nino. He's signed to Jadakiss right now.
Okay. Shout out to Nino.
So, whatchamacallit? Fun fact. This all ties together. If it wasn't for P, I don't know if I would be a battle rapper.
Shout out to he went crazy last night.
Yeah.
Sincere Cyphers. Jazzy
Yeah.
rappers on there.
Yeah.
You went crazy too.
Yeah.
You went crazy. You still went crazy, but
Yeah.
highlights, like I told you, is P
P.
and Rum crazy. But Sincere Cyphers. By the time y'all watch this, eventually
Yeah,
y'all will
that'll be
see
out already.
the Sincere Cyphers.
So Nino Man linked me with P had his radio show, Way Radio. And it was supposed to be a ladies' night. It was supposed to be like 5 females on there. And everybody flopped but me. So, you know, I traveled. Think about it, I'm a 17-year-old girl. I'm coming all the way from Brooklyn to the Bronx. Y'all know that's far. No, I went with my cousin.
Okay.
And so I ended up having that whole show to myself. Interview, and I rapped for maybe a good 7-8 minutes. Like I was wilding. And Debo was watching that.
Who is Debo? Wait, I should know who this is? Sonny Liston? Is this Sonny Liston? What is his name? Is Sonny Liston? Make that shit go.
Debo, Queen of the Ring.
Oh!
He was watching it. He DM'd me.
That's
And
funny.
he was like, I have this league called Queen of the Ring. I want you to do it. And I was like, I can't be a battle rapper. Like, they're too aggressive and mean. And he was like, okay. And I knew DNA and Newborn at this time. Mind you, I know what battle rap is. I don't know about Queen of the Ring, but I'm a fan.
Right,
I'm a battle rap fan. So I know DNA and Newborn. DNA tells me I shouldn't do it because he knew once I got in, I would be sucked in and I wouldn't be able to get out. Newborn.
Come on.
Newborn was like, yo, you nice. Like, you actually, he was like, all you gotta do is formulate your punches into battle rap punches. And he's like, I think you could do it. And I did it, and that was that. So that's how I started battle rapping.
So is the first battle rap you write, is it for Sky?
Yes.
Okay, so-
no, actually, you just brought up a memory. High school, I was supposed to battle this girl. And she just never, like, every time I'd be like, all right, we're going to meet at the cafeteria at this time. She would never, like, meet me there.
What's her name? You remember her name?
I remember her name.
What's her name?
I don't want to put it out there
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I don't know. She might be rapping now. Maybe
She don't rap now. She don't rap now.
Oh, okay.
She actually,
So
she
we're
actually
into
dates somebody that I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Shout out to you.
She never showed up. And we postponed it mad times. So,
She didn't really want that smoke.
right, and I remember the first line I said something like, ooh, but I said her name. But it was like, how your name, something, and you ain't even pretty. You 15 years old and still ain't got no titties. I don't know, like, why would I say that?
The same reason you said, what was the first rap you said you wrote? See, I forgot about that,
I cut
but I
ass
remember.
like a thong with a blade, man.
Cut ass like a thong with a blade. So yeah, the same reason you wrote that. How about that? If you're looking for an answer, that's why.
But yes, but after that though, I never wrote a battle rap.
What did you write?
I-
Was that a 16? Was that just?
That I don't remember.
You don't remember how much it was?
I don't think it was like crazy. Like
Okay.
it wasn't like I was about to wild on her. It might have been a 16 though.
Okay,
Might have been.
but it was just some regular.
Yeah, it was battle rap though.
And then Debo sets up the Sky, or is it Born that pushes you to?
No, he sets it up. He
You
sets
call him, he calls you again, or
it up. That I don't remember.
okay, because he reached out to you after the radio
Yeah.
thing with On P, right?
And I think he was like, come to an event
Mm-hmm.
to see, like, you know what I'm saying? So
That's your first event you go to then? No.
I was going to wait, is it? No, I was going to URL events already.
Right. I think I remember you saying
I
you
started
were
going to URL events in 2010.
getting in there and not old enough to get in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So yeah, this is when Queen of the Ring was doing events with King of the Ring. This is when King of the Ring was lit, and they was throwing in the Queen of the Ring joint. And Uncasa and Bones Brigante battled. And I want to say Duchess battled Misfit that day. Possibly that battle, yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's cool, I like it. And then they set it up for me and Sky or whatever, and we battled. This month makes 12 years of me being in battle rap.
This month.
January.
What day?
The battle dropped on January. I want to say the battle dropped January 6th. Let me double check.
So that's dope though. 10 years?
12.
12 years. 12 years today. This month was your first battle. The start.
And I have a video on my YouTube of me going to the first battle.
Going.
Yep. I used
What?
to record stuff. Like I used
Fire.
to record my life.
Yeah, see, that's good to have. No, that's definitely
Every day
good to
I'd be
have.
like, yo, I'm so happy. And I recorded the OMP joint.
Yeah, that's when your documentary gets done, you really have. You know what's the best documentary? One of the best documentaries I ever saw?
Kanye West?
Facts. Because it was actual footage. Like, you don't get that a lot with documentaries.
Yep.
You know, you get footage, little bit of footage of the time, but
Like footage that they're recording or stuff like that.
footage of you walking into an office and literally trying to get the dude that runs your record label to listen to your shit and be like, yeah, I'll be right back, and never comes back, like that type of.
I haven't watched it.
Ooh, you haven't seen the Kanye documentary? Oh my God, you gotta see it. Best. But how do you know? Why did you say the Kanye?
Because everybody talks about it.
Oh.
That's a really good documentary.
Really good documentary. So you get this now. You don't remember how it got back, but Debo, you all hook up and you get the Sky battle. How long before the day you have to battle do you have to write for her?
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.